Now let's stay in that region. Just what is the Mount Kenya succession game plan? And how far are the raging divisions likely to stretch? This is the question puzzling analysts and key strategists behind Uhuru Kenyatta's succession politics as rival camps crop up in the Mount Kenya region heading into next year's general election. Tonight, KTN senior political reporter Murimi Mwangi examines the prospects of a likely split in the Mount Kenya 2022 vote.
We are not going to be together. Hii haitaendelea tena. Wacha kama ni kupasuka, ipasuke.
A statement that perhaps best sums up the widening cracks on President Uhuru Kenyatta's Mount Kenya backyard. As National Assembly Speaker Justin Muturi's allies gang up against unequally heated rebellion against his recent coronation as the region's spokesperson, only 13 months to Kenyatta's exit from office.
Hauwezi kuamka asubuhi utoke kwako nyumbani, uingie katika msitu, ukae siku 7, utoke nje useme wewe sasa ndio kiongozi wetu.
But how far can the prevailing divisions go? And what are the likely prospects of a split in the populous Mount Kenya region in the next year's polls? Until his coronation by a section of Kikuyu elders as the Mount Kenya regional spokesperson, National Assembly Speaker Justin Muturi had been a rather laid-back technocrat, despite holding the country's third most powerful post by political hierarchy. The rumblings in the Mount Kenya region have previously featured self-declared Kenyatta defenders under the infamous Kieleweke grouping against major youthful rebel leaders allied to Deputy President William Ruto, consistently skeptical of Kenyatta's handshake deal with ODM leader Raila Odinga. The delegitimization of Muturi's coronation starring leaders from the Gikuyu-speaking Mount Kenya counties against Muturi's allies, mostly from the Meru and Embu-speaking Mount Kenya East. Now, the latest show of might as both camps battle for bargaining rights in the 2022 succession matrix. A state of affairs, some analysts argue, could dim the region's traditional bragging rights as a populous, near-homogeneous voting bloc.
But it's nothing to worry about in reality, because whoever emerges as the acceptable candidate, the noise around it becomes just sideshow.
We cannot afford to be outside the government, and we cannot afford to be divided. Kwa hivyo, those agents of confusion and agents of division, wafanya nini?
Look here, the East has been supporting the West from independence. They died with Kibaki, even more than the Kikuyus themselves. You know what I'm talking about? They were with Uhuru in a very serious way. And they are saying now, surely, when you hear one of us really wants to make a move, this once, and you don't want to support us. So it's a serious thing. They can divide the mountain.
Besides Muturi, others angling for the region's political kingmanship are Murang'a Governor Mwangi wa Iria, whose strategists have already launched the Civic Renewal Party, the Service Party of Kenya leader Mwangi Kionjuri, and 2013 presidential hopeful Peter Kenneth. Yet in the wake of these rivalries, a separate name has been doing rounds in political circles, that of Kenyatta ally turned bitter critic, businessman Jimmy Wanjigi.
Even within the Kikuyu land proper, former central province, they are going to create so much noise. You could have a few people trying to stand among the established figures. But the most potent one is that a serious Kikuyu and the name of Jimmy Wanjigi is beginning to emerge.
All that we know about Jimmy Wanjigi is that previously he has supported Raila Odinga. And although Raila did not win, he did very well. So he probably is a very good strategist.
Kenyatta has remained quiet on the going-ons in his backyard, leaving even his closest allies guessing his succession preferences. Murimi Mwangi, KTN News.
Let's now talk about the BBI following the High Court's ruling.